Right, let's see how Black Friday is going. It is the one-day flash sale that's become a regular fixture here in the UK over recent years. Online, we're expected to spend a record £1 billion today, but early reports suggest there's been just a moderate flow of people at stores that have opened early. Vanessa Bufo is on Oxford Street for us in one of the large department stores, and it looks pretty quiet, Vanessa, I've got to say.
It is indeed. Well, we got here very early, hoping to burst through the crowds. But actually, it was very calm, very civilised, actually, compared to some of the scenes that we saw last year. Let me just show you what's happening here. This is the entrance here. Look at this, looking very much on the quiet side. So there's certainly no chaotic scenes around here. Now, of course, if you compare this to the scenes last year, if you remember last year, there were some very hectic scenes that we saw. In fact, I think we can show you one of the scenes now that you'll be able to see. So things not looking very much on the calm side over there. Now, I think this is one of the streets there. This is a Tesco store that you can see one of the scenes from last year. And we can also show you one of the other stores. Now, this morning, Tesco opened its doors very early. It opened from about 5 o'clock this morning. So, yes, as you can see there, lots of keen shoppers. But again, across the country, looking very quiet across the capital. So the scenes that you'll probably be able to see now is from Willesden. Very, very quiet there. So that's also echoed here in Debenham. And Debenham here today opened at 8 o'clock. Now, all of the shops actually on Oxford Street opened very early. Most of them opened around 8 o'clock. So opened an hour early to meet that demand. Now, let's go and speak to one of the men in charge of running the stores over here, Jace, Tyrrell. Thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. So, as I was saying there, very calm scenes here compared to last year.
Very well-behaved shoppers. I think a bit of a slow start, but as expected, like last year, it's really going to build through the day, though. Londoners got another 10 hours to come and do their shopping. And of course, Black Friday is more like 5 days now. We can expect up to 50% off, some really good promotions right through until Tuesday next week.
So later on, you were saying that the momentum tends to build a little bit later on, so around about lunchtime, and also when people finish work. So are you expecting some chaotic scenes later?
I think we're going to see a very busy shopping streets here in the West End. We expect £100 million to go through the tills today, so very good for the retailers to kickstart Christmas shopping. But we've got 4,500 extra staff here over Christmas, lots of people to help shoppers on the street. So I think calm but excited shoppers here looking for a really good bargain over the next 4 days.
Now, you mentioned the amount, so you're hoping to raise today about 100 million. You've got about 600 shops, haven't you, under your belt?
Yeah, I think the West End, so Bond Street, Oxford Street and Regent Street, very important to London's economy and global retail as well. But 100 million today, but actually 200 million over the weekend. So really important for the part of the Christmas trading season that the retailers make those targets this year, and obviously momentum continues right through to Boxing Day.
Do you think there are lots of people are moving online, so staying home, staying away from the scenes that they may have seen last year and opting to shop online instead?
I think obviously online is growing year on year, but you're never going to see the sort of numbers that we take in the West End online sales. What we have seen, though, every Christmas is more and more people looking online and actually coming to collect from the stores, and actually when they're here seeing some more gifting items they want to pick up as well. So much more of that merging of looking online and coming to pick up in the stores here in the West End.
Now, you mentioned earlier on some stores are opening for 24 hours. That's a lot of hours to go.
It is. I mean, a couple of stores this year are trying, I think there's some extended hours, of course, but actually right up until Christmas you're going to see a few more later evenings in the West End, which is great. Put it in with the bars and the shows. You've got a fantastic time here, haven't you, to come and enjoy right through the Christmas season. And, of course, the Christmas lights looking amazing.
Now, there are some people who are a little bit sceptical and they say, well, actually, the sales are not really that much, if you know, that they're the same as any other sale. Some are a bit sceptical about Black Friday.
Yeah, I think there are some incredible bargains out there, and I think actually what retailers have done this year is not just look at electrical goods, they're looking at fashion, fragrances. So I think for the savvy shoppers there's some incredible deals out there. But of course this is over 5 days, and as the run-up to Christmas continues, I'm sure there'll be some other great promotions and of course some extra incentives to get people in over the next 4 weeks as well.
And it looks as though Black Friday is taking over Cyber shopping day. Is that the case?
I think, as I say, it's the Black Fridays, or 5 days of activity, isn't it, rather than 1 day. But I think this whole weekend is really important for retailers, whether it's online, in-store, and I think it's really important for the country. Obviously, shoppers are out spending, and we meet those targets over the next few days.
That's brilliant, Jace. Thank you very much indeed. Did you see what he did there? Black Friday, Black 5 Day. Did you see what he did there? Okay, so there you go. They're all looking very calm here. Now, the police, though, have been in touch with retailers customers to warn them about security and saying to them, look, put an orderly manner in place so that your shoppers do not get out of hand. So hopefully that will be mirrored across the country. But from here in Oxford Street, well, it's a very calm and rather civilised place, actually.
Nice to see Vanessa Buffo there. Good to see people behaving themselves so far. Right, new research suggests more than